Has anybody heard anything about AA6TN?
Yeah, I was wondering. Like I told you, I called him yesterday, and it rang, but it went to voicemail. And then I got a call back from his number, and it called it again, voicemail again.
That's because he doesn't know how to use his phone. I've been calling that guy, Angry Dave. I've been calling my big brother. I used to have George Collins' telephone number, who's like not that far from me, but I don't know where his number is, George Collins.
I replied to George Collins.
God damn it. There we go.
This is not recording. This is really...
But recording? Hey, big brother. How you feeling, man?
I'm okay. Somebody called the cops.
I don't know who did that. We're concerned. Terry ain't heard you all week.
Well, I thought I'd give her a rest. Remember, I told you a couple times that old thing where if you don't like it, go away. I go away.
Let me tell you something, you old bat. We don't need you trying to live by no more example than you already have. You are a beacon. You are a pillar. We need you here, Terry. I mean, I ain't telling you what to do, but you can't be going away for 4 or 5 days and not saying nothing to nobody.
Well, I just didn't feel like it. That guy that befriended for a short period, Steve, I don't even know his name. He plays Squeaky. Some of the time, I never talked to anybody that was a Squeaky and also gave a call sign, which he eventually did for me. So I wasn't sure how to act with him. But anyway, the other day, Chris asked me to relate something, and I did my best. It was only the same damn day it happened. And I hear this guy say, I'm a liar. I go out of my way to make sure every word I say out here is as close as I can get to the truth. But he called me a liar, and I'm gone.
Chris Jones called you a liar?
No. This guy that says he's Squeaky 3.
Dude, come on, Terry. I mean, I know you're talking about RHL or whatever his call sign is, but you don't even talk here regularly. Who gives a... We know you, Terry.
Yeah, well, I never had anybody out here. You know, there's a lot of heat out here, but I never had anybody call me a liar. And what the hell, the Broadcastify would, all this happened on the same day. And it would be easy as hell for anybody to check.
And if it's coming out of your mouth, I don't have to go get a check. You don't lie. I don't know you to lie. I've heard you say things, and then later on you felt or somebody corrected you, and you had no problem answering right up to that. So I don't even give that other shit any credence, but I hear you. I don't know why you did, but those around you don't. Terry, you're the gospel.
Yeah, well, a couple hours ago I had the cops at my front door.
I ain't gonna say that's what you get, but that's what you're gonna get if we don't hear from you, Terry.
So who would call the cops? What the fuck?
Oh, I know why they did it. They didn't mean any malice. They just, somebody called the cops because they thought the cops would check it out. And they did. 2 young fellas suited up right in my front door.
David Bailey, and hats off to him. I gave him a hard time. Yes, I did, from this morning till about lunchtime. He said he was going to do something, and that's probably what he did. Hats off to you, Bailey.
They said, "Are you a radio operator?" They couldn't help but see the towers sticking up, so they knew the answer before they asked. I just know they did.
Who doesn't know the answer?
Fucking Bailey did that. Right on, man. I'm down with that kind of behavior. KC6UDP.
Welfare check.
He would do some shit like that.
Hassling. I gave him a hard time. Go back and play the tape. From about 11:20 to about 1:20. I hassled him. Dave Bailey, Big Brother, listen, man. I'm not. You don't have to come down on me after I say what I'm about to say, like my mama would. And I know y'all two are the same damn everything. Yes, Terry, yes. My girl says that. Yes, Terry. Well, we just was concerned, okay? And I'm gonna ask you that if you can't call me when you're doing that, at least return my message. Okay, I know I'm not dictating policy to you, to Daddy, Mama. I'm not dictating policy, but I'd be concerned.
Well, I think it was you at just a few minutes said at least call George or something like that. I did. I didn't call him, but I sent him an email.
Hey, what's happening, Terry? Good to hear you, man. KW6 USA.
I'm out here, live and well.
I figured. But, I left you a message anyway just to see how you're doing. But it's good to hear you, nonetheless.
I read it. I get all that stuff.
Carry on. So, good to hear you, man. All right. Carry on.
And Dave is right, what he said. On the iPhone, if you get a phone call and you just want to interrogate to see who it was or what the phone number he called on or something like that, it's awful easy to return the call just because you want to look at it. And I do it all the time, and I did it with James. I just wanted to see where he called from, and I wind up, and it only takes a microsecond before it takes, and I tried to kill it, but I'm too late.
Then you're done that.
Copy.
You might just be wanting to just log it in to your contacts, try to look at it, and bam, it's calling that person.
Yeah, I get trapped on that all the time.
So do I.
Well, a lot of these times, what the hell is going on over here? What the fuck? This guy's got hydraulics on his truck. That's what's going on. He's doing the old hippity hop with the hydraulics.
Oh, got you mesmerized.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought this dude rear-ended somebody, right? And his truck was all hopping up in the air. He's all hopped up on hydraulics.
Did you like the sound of fluid and metal slamming against asphalt?
Yeah, but I saw it. So sometimes I left you a voice message, and sometimes the voice message gets transcript, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear any voice message. It was a text message that I got.
Okay, sometimes on the iPhone, the from voice message will make a text message there. Right on, dude. Well, good to hear you, nevertheless.
If he wanted to do that, he would go into the notifier section on the task bar and then say, I want to be notified when I get text or if I get an email. Right now he has that blocked for the text. But yes, good to hear you, Terry.
So I left a voice message, and if he got a text message from me, then that means he has voice message to text message transcription on.
I think that's a given for everybody's phone.
I used to do that, and then all of a sudden it's not doing it anymore.
You turn that notification off. Go back to your taskbar and check it, and it'll come back and start doing it again.
Break for the Gladstone.
Have the fucking 5 freeway blocked off. This is ridiculous.
Gladstone, I have Verizon, and I was using the text thing too, and it stopped working, and I looked into it, and they started charging for it. That was the deal with me, because there was no setting to turn it on or off. But it was free for a while, and then they started charging for it.
Okay, I got you down. Right on.
You know what? Yeah, I remember that was an option that T-Mobile would sell you for $2.99 a month. No longer, they just give you that. But you guys are with the same outfit, Jones, as him, Verizon?
Oh, no, I got T-Mobile.
That's free for you.
Now there's a dude on a dirt bike, on a non-street legal dirt bike, just driving around in circles, dude, in the middle of the intersection.
Look, they're wearing helmets no more. They'll be out there on dirt bikes, not enduros, no lights, no license plate, no helmet, 20 of them, popping willies and the police don't fuck with them.
I saw that in Hollywood the other day. I was down in Hollywood, and there was dirt bikes, quad runners, ATVs, 2 strokes, 4 strokes, chicks on handlebars, dudes on dudes handlebars, just mobbing around Hollywood. There was probably 50 of them in a mob, man, just driving around. It's like, okay, I don't have any problem with it. I've been dreaming about that since I was a kid. If you rode a dirt bike on the streets when I was a kid, and the cops caught you, they're not only taking your dirt bike away, but they're going to beat your ass. And they're going to bring you home to your parents, and they're not leaving until your parents beat your ass. That's just how this shit went down when I grew up.
They took my homie's Enduro, which was not street legal, and it was a 125, and ran over it repeatedly, forward, backwards.
Dude, that's how it was when I grew up. I'm a little younger than you. I'm quite a bit younger than you, but the police, they would take your dirt bike, they would beat your ass, then they'd take you home and wait for your parents to beat your ass, and if they saw you the next day, they would just beat your ass just because. And everybody knew LAPD was going to beat your ass, and that's how it went down.
Don't try to run and get caught. You're really going to get your ass beat.
Yeah, no. That's, everybody knew. So this is how it went down. Tell me if this is how it went down with you. You and I got into a fight on the street. We'd get done with our fight quick because if the police rolled up, they were going to beat your ass, my ass, and then they'd take us down to the county and drop us off to the sheriffs, so the sheriffs would beat our ass. And then, that's just it. We knew it was going to go down like that. You knew the police were going to beat your ass. And if they brought you down to the county, you knew the sheriffs were going to beat your ass. That's just how it went down.
I didn't get all that type of treatment in South Central. Growing up on 77 Broadway, 77 Precincts, home. The fucking captain would come down and have crumpets and tea with my grandmother and great auntie, dude. It's the first name basis back then. I'm spotted-faced. Let me get caught 9 blocks away. First of all, they're going to be coming to the house asking what am I doing down there after they didn't put me in the back seat. But if I was on somebody's mini bike or go-kart, I'm going to get my ass beat.
The point I'm trying to make is back in the day when I was growing up, if you were out fucking around, you were going to find out. You already knew ahead of time the police were going to beat your ass.
Yeah. You're doing certain things, you know it came with it, should you get caught.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody knew ahead of time the police were going to beat your ass, period. And it didn't matter what color you were, you were going to get your ass beat by the police. In the 90s, in the early 2000s, that was what was going to happen.
See, yeah, that's true. And I couldn't even be with them cats, even though I wasn't doing that shit. Because we were the neighborhood watch spot captain people. And I can't tell you how many times I come in my living room and there's white Peckerwoods working for 77th Precinct eating a plate of greens with cornbread. Couldn't do shit. Everybody knew which house I came from. They knew my mama didn't play. That was neighborhood policing in the heart of South Central. This really would save me from gangbanging and being piped off the Catholic school.
Nowadays, these people be driving their dirt bikes around, quads, 2-strokes, 4-strokes, no lights, straight up dirt bikes, because they ain't gonna get their ass beat by the police, man. And this has been going down for a while. I think the whole thing about you not worrying about the police beating your ass has been going on for 10 years now.
Man, they will still beat your fucking ass. If they feel the need that you need to get an ass beaten, they'll wear the cameras. Yeah, they'll wear the cameras that they got on. They'll wear officers that they work with that don't agree with the ass beats that go down. But when an ass beat needs to be rendered, when the police kick ass and kill on a regular basis.
So much, not like when we were younger, man. Not like the 90s, dude. You know? Very rarely you hear people, the police beating kids' ass these days, dude. It's not like it used to be, man.
Okay, all right, I got you. You're doing a side age comparison. Yes, this generation is getting away with murder by comparison. And you're 10 years my junior. You got all of what we had. We got all of what the 70s and 60s gave us kids in the 80s. But these kids now, man, I'm telling you, it'll be a fucking pack of them coming down Broadway right down by the police station. Other pack, 17 of them riding willies.
I wonder how it is in other states.
Well, here that in the contiguous 38 states of North America, Sacramento is the crime goddamn capital of the nation.
Break for OF.
I think he's patching his roof from all these rains lately.
That was a shocker to me. To know you got more crime in Sacramento than Compton, Watts, South Central. Fuck that. The Bronx in New York, Detroit, Michigan. You've got more crime in Sacramento than those places?
Yeah, dude, that's what I've heard. Not only out here on 450, but on other platforms. I've heard the same shit.
Fuck. It goes to show you how the demographics have changed around us overnight, and unless you really endow in it, dwell in it, you'll never know, because the news ain't shit. Sacramento, the Section 8 capital of the fucking Northern Americas. Cycle 6 United Bravo Potato. Very good to hear my big brother AA6TN's voice today. It was a effervescence of great fresh air, as if on a yacht on the ocean and the breeze is coming in.
That was starting to worry me. It was going too long.
I was going to go over there tomorrow.
I don't know about calling the cops, though. Going over there yourself is one thing, but sending the cops over.
Leave it alone. I mean, why would you even bring that up again? Whoever did it, hats off to them. They did more than you.
What?
I wouldn't have called the cops.
You weren't going to go either. So, you know, I gave Bailey a hard time today, being that he was downtown fucking Long Beach, getting ready, waiting for the thrift shop to open. Bitch, get your ass back on the freeway and go down to Costa Mesa. You don't like me, so what? I think Bailey did it, because I stayed in Bailey's ass for 2 hours about it. I don't have a problem with Bailey if he did do it. Whoever called the police to go do a health and welfare check on Terry. We hadn't heard from him since Saturday of last week.
Yeah, dude, I'm not down with the whole calling police or writing letters and going to the FCCs and doing all that shit. You want to go see what's going on with Terry, drive down there your goddamn self and knock on the fucking door. But whatever, to each its own.
There it is. And, I don't know, I shouldn't put Bailey out there like that. But I gave him a hard time behind. You right there, Bailey. You're waiting for the fucking junk store to open up at 7:15. Get your bitch ass back on the highway and go to Costa Mesa. And I stayed on him about it. And I rode him about it till about 9:something. And then I didn't hear Billy no more. And then I just heard Terry, and Terry said somebody came, sent the authorities, and I don't give a shit.
I say it was hooting.
I don't have a problem with, you know, my hat's off too to whoever did call. I did not call. But the police that's a service they perform. It's done every day, and there's no inference that you did anything wrong with it. Plus, if the person who called thought that maybe Terry wouldn't want to be seen by them, the police would be seen as a neutral party. I don't know you, I'm just here checking on you. So it takes that element out of it. I think it was a good thing. It showed that somebody really cared.
All right, well then, I'll go with that.
Stupid motherfucker.
Stupid.
He had to say it to you. I already told you what time it was.
Oh, man, I was just saying I'm the type of person that wouldn't call the police. I would go down there my damn self if I wanted to check on Terry. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm going to say this, and I ain't attacking you. I can understand where you're coming from, being an ex-convict and all.
Man, you know, I'm going to let that one go just because. But if you want to get started, we can get started, all right? Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this once. I want to start coming out on this repeater to have a good time, not this fucking whole kill, die, smash shit all the fucking time, because I'm getting tired of it. Negativity.
You bring that bullshit you brought up yesterday.
Bullshit. You were on some bullshit yesterday. Look, I said I ain't going to get started. I'll just shut the thing off, and I'll go do something else. Okay? Do you want to get started with that bullshit?
Ask you a question. If you feel that minuscule, you do what you got to do.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies.
Oh, my lies, fucker of the mother.
The creep.
And VAL, thank you for saying hootin'. I enjoyed it.
You know what, Jones? You know, I'm going to you're going to make me have to come out to Simi Valley.
Come on down, dude. The price is right. Come on over. You're invited.
I don't know if you know how to cook, and I don't know your old lady. You have to take me out to a restaurant thing.
We can go to a restaurant. That's fine.
And then maybe I wouldn't, you know. At any rate, yeah. It's been a great day for ham radio.
Let's go to the bear pit.
Have you taken care of the creep?
Pit's in the valley, man. I don't want to. I pass by there almost every day.
Good barbecue. I here's a rootin', tootin', hootin', meat gazer extraordinaire. This guy makes up nicknames for foreskin that he sees at the urinals.
Where do you come up with this
Today.
Air pit's not that great a barbecue, by the way. Rosie's is better.
These guys are stupid.
I just go on autopilot, Darren. I let the shit flow. And if it works, it works.
I like it because it reminds me of myself that I don't have to work as hard. The newcomers can pick up the old slack.
Names like Winky and Hoodie.
You would think something clever like that, but Jimmy takes it to a weird place. And he names them like tasty, salty, sugary,
Cheesy.
Exactly.
Dry saltines.
Jimmy doesn't name them based on look. He names them based on familiar tastes.
I just want to know if Darren's been taking care of the creep today.
Jesus, Jimmy. You ever come out here with something other than that bullshit? Really? Is it the same fucking bullshit every day with you, man?
Why don't you stop?
The nickname he has for Darren's.
Hold on, man. Stop it, Jones. I can speak for myself, man. But I can understand where Jimmy's outlook comes from. I wish one day I could wake up and hear you say, Jones, to Bug-Eye, really, do we have to start this day off again like yes? I would like to hear those words out of your mouth to him. Otherwise, you're biased.
Say it to everyone. It's just who's ever out here at the time. I don't hear Steve out here.
I know you like to tell little white lies, but I don't know if you to be a liar. Being made. I haven't heard you do that. It's like to me, if you were to ask me, I'm honest. I don't lie. You scared of fucking Bug-Eye.
Look, man. You're out here trying to escalate shit. I'm out here trying to de-escalate stuff, okay? And you know there's ways of doing it. You know the way of going about it. You're not stupid, okay? So don't play me to be stupid either.
Oh, man, I need for you to be fair, man. Okay? You don't have to be. The world ain't fair. Your mama's taught us. Our mama's taught us that. But in this group of men, we here on 450, I need for you not to speak with a forked fucking tongue. If Bug-Eye's the asshole, he needs to hear it out of your mouth. I never hear that from you.
True. That's true.
It's not true. And I'm not going to let you guys come out here and manipulate the frequency and stir it up. Okay? You know damn well how it has to go down out here. So I'm not going to let you come out here like you say and dictate policy, okay? That ain't going to happen.
That's how it has to go down. I have to come out and dictate policy and point out your flaws and shit and your unfairness and your biases. While this motherfucker who you accuse somebody else is guilty of every day from the time he touches down. Now today, Steve and I had a breakthrough. We're going to respect each other. And I told him, that goes by means of when you hear me talking, don't key over me. Okay, stay out my lane. You can talk about me, I don't care, but when you're doing your stick, get out, and when I'm doing my stick, let me get down. And he said he would do that. That don't mean I'm going to kiss his ass. That means I must move on now to the next part of the fucking mystery, the puzzle. You with your biasisms.
All right, well, good for you guys. I'm glad to hear that. But and now, you say you're a man of God and you're truthful and all this and everything. Let's see how fucking truthful you are. I hear Jimmy every day come out here, and the first thing out of his mouth is Steve this and Steve that. I don't hear Steve coming out here, and the first thing out of his mouth is on Jimmy Hooten. So, you might call me a liar, and you might call me biased and all this bullshit and all this other crap, but that's the truth right there. Jimmy's like a broken record. He's usually the first one with the with a mouthful of bullshit to say to get this shit stirred up. He's an agitator. He's obnoxious. That's what he does. Ask Terry. Terry said the same thing. Anyway, I said what I said. I'm not going to keep going around and around with you because I'm getting tired of this bullshit.
Well, yeah, Terry would agree. And you just agree with me indirectly. I must agree with you directly. Ain't got nothing to do with what Terry would think. I'm a man that's righteous. I like to keep shit righteous, man, and keep shit fair. We all come out there and sling snot and throw dirt rocks. But if you're going to call yourself trying to be righteous on one level and check somebody, but then there's a motherfucker across the street, same principle operation, and you don't say nothing to, I have a problem with that. Shows me you're biased. I think you should be better off just to stay out of it. Talk that shit all you want. Brother had a breakthrough today with me, and I'm going to work with him. But I need for you to work with us. Keep shit fair, man. Be righteous.
Look, man, you run your program the way you run your program. I run mine the way I run mine. And we'll just leave it as that. But I hear what you're saying. We'll see. Only time will tell for what you say is real or not. So, I'm going to end this right now because I'm tired of this circular fucking bullshit. Either we're going to move on from here or I'm going to find something else to do on the rest of my way home.
You're going to shut up and listen to me, and I'm going to listen to you. I really wanted to hear the end of what you was talking about this morning. You was talking about that RG, what was it, 316? And you guys had that little conversation going on about coax, and all of a sudden, like a bitch, you let somebody get under your skin, and you signed off. What's up with that?
I had to go into my office. I had to go to work, man. What? You want me to sit out front and yak about coax all day and get nothing done? Sitting in front of my work in my car? That shit ain't gonna go down like that. And I was 393, RG 393. That's what I was talking about. And the OG RG 214. James might not remember, but I turned him on to that 303. And I had a conversation with coax about high-powered internal coax for internal use in components and stuff a long time ago. But James don't remember anything.
Okay, you said 393, now you're saying 303. Which one?
I was talking about 393 this morning. And a long time ago, I turned James on to 303. And, you looked it up, and anyway. Look, man, I'm getting tired of being on the mic, dude. I'm gonna take a standby, dude. I gotta get some water or something. I'll talk to you later.
Copy. I'm looking at the 393 and I'm looking at the 303. Yeah, that's under the RG142 series and the RG142B series. This shit sells for $7 a foot. Shit that I'm talking about that I'm giving James that I use all through here is almost $12 a foot. The 142 Baker